Hello, and thank you for taking the time to listen to these messages. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways to support our channel. Thank you. Hello, welcome to the Collective Perspective. My name is Alec Himes, and today is kind of a special upload. This is going to be specifically for my friends, family, and people that I know on Facebook and other platforms. This is basically going to be a brief description of what led me to be on my current path and some of the things that we're going to be doing in the future. After my most recent spiritual awakening, as many may know, we go through multiple spiritual awakenings during the course of our lives, and we go through a constant process of growth and evolution and expansion, personal expansion on our journeys. And my most recent awakening has taken me to diving deeper into meditation, starting to learn about self-healing and healing others, learning about the balancing and the opening of our personal energy centers in our bodies called the chakra system, raising your divine energy called Kundalini or Shakti energy that lies dormant in every single being, every sentient being on this planet, and really wanting to help and be a benefit to society. And really, that last part, wanting to help and be a benefit to society, I have a very soft spot in my heart for homeless people. As some people may know, I posted not too long ago when I was in Vegas. I had the pleasure of meeting that gentleman that currently lives in the tunnels and spillways underneath the Las Vegas Strip. And I was in my work truck. I pulled up. I was going to lunch. I was going to Chipotle. And this gentleman walked over and said, "Hey," he said, "Excuse me, sir, you look like a hard-working man." He's like, "Do you mind if I wash your windshield in exchange for something to eat, some lunch?" And I says, "Brother," I says, "you don't have to wash my windshield. I'm going in to have lunch right now, so let's go, you know." And that gentleman and I went into Chipotle, and as we stood in line, we talked and talked, and he just told me, like some of his story. I'm sure he didn't tell it all, but he told me some of his story of how he, came to be were in the situation he was in. Told me about his wife, and he told me he started talking to me about God, and so I remember he ordered a bean and cheese burrito with no meat. He's a vegan, and some chips. And I just remember asking him, I'm like, "Is that all you want?" He's like, "Yeah, this will get me by for now." And so we went outside and we continued to talk. And like this gentleman, the only thing that he kept telling me about was God, the Creator. And this homeless man who doesn't have very much of anything. The only thing that he could talk about was God, and how much he loved the Creator and all these different things. And I'm just like, wow, I'm blown away. And of course, I've had different encounters like that, and I don't mean to put my personal business out there, but I don't carry cash. The only time I get cash is when I need it for a specific purpose, specific purchase. You know what I'm saying? But I tried to make it a point to where I would always try to have like 5, 10, $20 in my pocket. That way, if I saw somebody or somebody asked or needed, I had something to give. You know what I mean? You can't give them your debit card. So I made an effort to try to have, 5, 10, $20 to give to someone, in case of an emergency. And so that is a very, very, very special place in my heart. And that's ultimately, along with my most recent spiritual awakening, again, talking about meditation and activating and opening your energy centers and raising your divine energy. That was what made me create my business, my website, www.thezenzoneusa.com, kind of like the Ohio State. Anyway, www.thezenzoneusa.com. If you just take a stroll on over, just read, just check it out, some of my stories up there. You can donate to the Zen Zone. Any donation going through the official link, any donation to the Zen Zone USA will be used to feed, clothe, give water, give blankets, give any sort of assistance that we can to the homeless population. Right now, I'm currently in Reno, Sparks. So wherever I'm at, those proceeds, those donations to thezenzoneusa.com through the PayPal will go to helping the homeless, helping some of the lower income families, some of these families that are lined up at the food banks and stuff like that, to start to hit at the roots of the problem. You know what I mean? Because when you deal with larger organizations, it's harder for them to really get down at the ground level. You know what I'm saying? But guys like myself, who I don't mind, being around and talking with and exchanging love with the homeless community. You know what I'm saying? Again, I do have a very soft spot for them. Also, if you go to the downloads page, that is some of the products, some of the downloads that are available currently. Of course, we're going to have an expanded product list coming in the future. We're going to add more modules. We're also going to add another page that's going to encompass some of the pyramids that some of you may have seen when I took pictures of my initial creations. So now that I've got that perfected, I've almost got it to a finished product. I've got one more stage to accomplish, and then that will be an official product that we will add into thezenzoneusa.com, and you will be able to go on the website and basically build your own pyramid. I will have a selection of semi-precious healing or Reiki stones that you can choose from to construct your pyramid. You'll be able to pick up to all, you'll be able to pick all 7 Reiki stones to put in your pyramid. And of course, I have pictures and models that will represent what these different things are going to look like. And I'll have a breakdown to give you the qualities and attributes of each particular healing stone so that you can say if you're having problems with your confidence, or if you're having problems expressing yourself, or if you're having problems opening your heart and being more loving, then you'll want to focus on those particular stones. You'll want to construct your pyramid, excuse me, to have those specific stones in there so that, excuse me, you can receive the most benefit from that healing energy that's being pumped out of that pyramid. And the whole concept behind it is, some may not have heard of the concept of piezoelectricity, and that is when you take a quartz crystal and you place that quartz crystal under pressure. And what that does is that creates a constant state of the crystal producing small amounts of voltage, piezoelectricity, from the vibration of the crystal being under such pressure. And the same concept is applied to the semi-precious stones, whether they be, the obsidian, the jasper, the green aventurine, rose quartz, aquamarine, lapis lazuli, amethyst, all of these different semi-precious stones that have healing properties to them. When I give you the description and when you do your research, you'll see that, this goes back, thousands of years, that, the ancients were aware that these semi-precious stones and these different things held different qualities and different properties. And so that's the main mission. The pyramids will be there for those who need, or those who just like the design, you know what I mean? But if you have a specific intention, or if you have a specific set of things that you would like to have healing energy for, anxiety, stress, all these different things, clarity of mind, I can construct you and commission a pyramid specifically for you, pray and meditate over it, and send you the finished product. These are all exclusive. These are all handmade. All materials, everything is made in the USA. It comes from right here on this soil. And that was one of my main things, is I wanted to make a product that was going to be a benefit to anyone that may encounter it. And also I wanted to make exclusive product with my hands that my love and my energy went into. And not too many times can someone have a vision and hold that vision in their mind and then bring it to reality, into the third dimensional realm. So I've created that whole design, I've perfected it, and now I'm almost ready to offer it to the public. Going back to the downloads page, we've got our current list. We've got breathing and relaxation. We've got, the introduction into meditation. We've got raising your divine energy. We've got, I want to say the last module currently available is the rewriting your subconscious. And all of these things are 20 plus years in the making, just a collaboration of all of the techniques and the different things that I found worked the best for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to learn different techniques in different ways, throughout your journey. And, this technique may work, or this one might almost work, but when you put your own spin, your own tweak on it, your own twist on it, and make it your own, that's when it becomes the most effective for you. So a lot of these things are just guidelines. They're just guidelines of the techniques and the different things that I've learned that were a benefit to me over the last 22 years. And I'm quite sure that, once people are exposed to those products and they, start to listen to some of the downloads, that they're going to put their own spin on it, their own twist on it. And that's what you need. That's what I want you to do. And so Most spiritual teachers, in which I don't consider myself a spiritual teacher because the things that the downloads have nothing to do really with spirituality. They are more to do with your personal vessel, your personal body, your personal energy centers, and how they function. You know what I'm saying? How you function as a being. And so I humbly believe that that's going to be, that was the main reason why I did it, was because I wanted a product or a series of products that were going to be beneficial to anyone that encountered them, and also that a person can take and make it their own. You know what I mean? Like take and tailor make it to you. You know, mine is just a general guideline and just a general intro, and as you become more adept in the meditative practice, you'll be able to formulate and you'll be able to make your own methods that are going to be more effective for you. So, but this is why I've chosen the direction I've chosen. And this is another reason why a lot of people may not have seen me on social media very much lately, because I've been locked away in creation mode, bringing these pyramids to life, writing out and recording the downloads and the different products that we're offering on the ZenZoneUSA.com. And I also took the time to create this particular YouTube channel, The Collective Perspective. So the last 4 months for me of quarantine, of isolation, have been basically about creation. It's just like those old school, poets or musicians, they stay locked away, writers, they stay locked away for months until they're done creating whatever it is, whatever masterpiece they're going to present to the world. And that's what I've been doing. I've been meditating, consulting with the universe, the divine, the creator, and making sure that I'm on the right path and that I'm going to be doing something that's going to be a benefit to society, you know what I mean, to people in general. And the most teachers out there that are giving this information are charging too much money, in my humble opinion. That's the main reason why my prices are what they are. And it's not even about money. I really don't care about money. But in order to function in this current paradigm, in order to be able to feed yourself and acquire goods and services, you need capital. So in exchange for my energy, in exchange for my creation of the pyramids, or in exchange for my knowledge of meditation or whatever, this is me providing help, number one. And also it serves a dual purpose because it gives people an opportunity to support me or to support the business, to support our cause. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that don't believe in giving donations, and which I don't blame them. I personally don't like taking handouts, but the universe told me that I need to change my thinking on that. So I've been working on that. So I'm now more readily able to accept help and gifts, you know what I mean? Because the universe or divine may have put it on someone's heart to give a particular amount, and who am I to stop them, you know what I mean? So I've learned to open myself up to that potential, and So, but the products are there for those who need them or want them. You know what I mean? Um, they're also a way, like I say, that you can support without just giving. You know what I mean? And also, the pyramids, again, those are providing healing and energy to people. So those will be a product, all in themselves. So everything that we're trying to create is going to be a benefit in some area. Whether it's the donations going to the homeless, of course, all the profit for the downloads and the pyramids will go to perpetuating the business. You know what I mean? And paying the employees that that contribute to it. But all donations that are made through thezenzoneusa.com, the donation button on the homepage, all that money, all those donations is set aside or earmarked for homeless people, for lower income families, and things like that. So this is just the beginning. This is just me, 4 months coming from nothing, just what they've given me, what the divine and the universe has given me. And 4 months later, this is what we have so far. And I humbly believe that this is just the beginning. I humbly believe that the things that we're being called to do and a lot of our mission will be successful, highly successful. So my only objective now is marketing, getting my product, getting my face, getting my website, getting my ideals out into the public so that I expose myself fully, and allow the universe and the divine to take it from there. So, but I would like to humbly thank everybody for taking the time to listen to this message. Again, this is an exclusive from my friends and family, and for people that may come across it, to explain to you what I've been going through the last 4 months. So, again, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this message, allowing me to express myself and show my love to the world. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.